home, sides face, grand square. 1, 2, 3, like a bird I sing, 'cause you've given me the most beautiful set of wings. I'm so glad that you're here today, 'cause tomorrow I might have to go and fly away. The heads past the ocean and then extend. Swing through, go 2 by 2, boys run right, my friend. Ferris wheel into the middle and then pass through. Do the right and left through. Now do an 8 chain 3. 1, 2, 3, like a bird I sing. Alaman left, come back and swing, and you promenade the ring. I'm so glad that you're here today, 'cause tomorrow I might have to go and fly away. The heads past the ocean and then extend. Swing through, go 2 by 2, boys run right, my friend. Ferris wheel into the middle and then pass through. Do the right and left through. Now do an 8 chain 3. 1, 2, 3, like a bird I sing. Left Alaman, your corner, come back, swing, promenade the ring. I'm so glad that you're here today, 'cause tomorrow I might have to go and fly away. You walk around your corner, seesaw around your own. Boys start with the right hand, 1 time around toward home. Pass your partner, Alaman left your corner, waiting there. Swing your partner, stay at home, sides face, grand square. 1, 2, 3, like a bird I sing, 'cause you're giving me the most beautiful set of wings. I'm so glad that you're here today, 'cause tomorrow I might have to go and fly away. The sides past the ocean and then extend. Swing through 2 by 2, boys run right, my friend. Ferris wheel into the middle and then pass through. Do the right and left through. Now do an 8 chain 3. 1, 2, 3, like a bird I sing. Left Alaman, your corner, come back, swing, promenade the ring. I'm so glad that you're here today, 'cause tomorrow I might have to go and fly away. The sides past the ocean and then extend. Swing through, go 2 by 2, boys run right, my friend. Ferris wheel into the middle and then pass through. Do the right and left through. Now do an 8 chain 3. 1, 2, 3, like a bird I sing. Left Alaman, come back, swing and promenade the ring. I'm so glad that you're here today, 'cause tomorrow I might have to go and fly away. You walk around your corner, seesaw around your own. Boys start with the right hand, 1 time around toward home. Pass your partner, Alaman left your corner, waiting there. Swing your partner, stay at home, sides face, grand square. 1, 2, 3, like a bird I sing, 'cause you've given me the most beautiful set of wings. I'm so glad that you're here today, 'cause tomorrow I might have to go and fly away. Swing your partner. Fly away, fly away.
Calling 1, 2, 3, Fly Away from Tim McGraw's 2007 album, Let It Go. That was Division I competition dance. And now the judges will tabulate their scores for these Division I dancers. As they do that, we're going to bring in some local dancers now for a demonstration of round dancing. Round dancing is a combination of ballroom dancing and square dancing. Round dancing started in the late 1950s, and the dancers would memorize all the steps and arrange themselves in circles so they wouldn't run into each other. Then in around the 1960s, someone had the idea to call out the steps so that people did not have to memorize them. That person became known as the cuer. Our cuer tonight for our round dancing demonstration is Kathy Kopf from York County. Round dancing includes many of the same styles of dance that you would find in ballroom dancing. Styles such as waltz, rumba, jive, two-step, foxtrot, and cha-cha. You will notice that the dancers will be dancing 2 different styles of music tonight. The first dance is a cha-cha to the song San Antonio Stroll. You'll notice some differences immediately. First off, round dancers do not dance in squares of 4. You only dance with your partner, and you move around the floor together, following the directions of the cuer. At most local dances, we dance 2 square dances in a row, followed by 2 round dances. Not everyone who square dances also round dances.
All right, we're going to wait out in butterfly and we're going to do a chase. Here we go. And chase. Basic.
When I was a child down in South
New Yorkers twice.
Soon as Saturday sun went on down.
Fence line.
My folks and sisters
Crab
would go
walks.
and leave me home all alone. Going to that
Spot
big
turn
square
butterfly.
dance in
Hand to
town.
hands twice.
Well, my old radio would play that old
Half a basic. To an underarm turn. And lariats.
I'd fall asleep in my chair and dream that I was
Shoulder to shoulder.
just singing
Shoulder to shoulder. Break back to open. Walk 2 and a cha. Slide the door over and back.
smile and say, child, don't you know?
Circle away and together.
Thing in this world to make you fall in love.
Cucarachas twice.
San Antonio stroll.
And chase. Back to butterfly. Twirl, vine, and cha. Reverse twirl and cha. New Yorkers twice. And basic.
Well, the day finally come when my mama
New
said,
Yorkers
"Honey,
twice.
it's about time you came with us as well."
Fence line.
Well, I had me a
Crab
time,
walks.
Yes, I danced all the night till they rang that
Spot
old
turn
crack
butterfly.
midnight bell.
Hand to hands twice.
Then the lights went down low, the fiddler picked up his
Half a
bow,
basic.
and he played
To an
trumpet
underarm
sweet
turn.
and slow.
And lariats.
And my sister Eileen and her husband
Shoulder to
Steve,
shoulders
they held
twice.
hands and began to stir up.
Break back to open. Walk 2 and a cha. Slide the door, go over and back.
I think of the way that it goes.
Circle away and together.
Now I'll sing it to you,
Butterfly.
just so we both
Cucarachas
can
twice.
that old San Antonio stroll.
And chase. Butterfly. Twirl, vine, cha. Reverse twirl and cha. New Yorkers twice. Basic.
Now I'll sing it to you, just so we both
New Yorkers twice.
that old San Antonio stroll.
Fence line. Crab walk once. Twirl, vine, and cha. And slide apart.
Cueing the song San Antonio Stroll. This is a round dance demonstration that we're seeing tonight. The next song that Kathy will be cueing is called Could I Have This Dance?
Just a little bit of the music to change the mood. All right, so we're going to start out in butterfly with a waltz away and a cross wrap to face reverse. Here we go. Butterfly, waltz away, cross wrap, face reverse, do a backward waltz. Roll the girls across, twinkle through to reverse, twinkle maneuver, 2 right turns. Butterfly, waltz away, cross wrap, face reverse, do a backward waltz. Roll the girls across, twinkle through to reverse, twinkle maneuver, and 2 right turns. To butterfly, twirl vine, rock through, recover to closed, and waltz box. Dip to the center, recover in 3 to sidecar, twinkle to banjo, twinkle maneuver, 2 right turns. Twisty vine 3, through face, close, left, turn the box. Butterfly in the wall, canter closed, waltz away. Cross wrap, face reverse, do a backward waltz. roll the girls across, twinkle through to reverse, twinkle maneuver, and 2 right turns. To butterfly, waltz away, cross wrap, face reverse, do a backward waltz. Roll the girls across, twinkle through to reverse, twinkle maneuver, and 2 right turns. Butterfly, twirl vine, rock through, recover to closed, and waltz box. Dip to the center, recover in 3 to sidecar, twinkle to banjo, twinkle maneuver, 2 right turns. Twisty vine 3, through face close, left turn the box. Butterfly in the wall, canter closed, twirl vine, rock through, recover to closed, waltz box. Dip to the center, recover in 3 to sidecar, twinkle to banjo, twinkle maneuver, 2 right turns. Twisty vine 3, through face close, left turn the box. Butterfly, balance left and right. Twirl vine, through face close, dip and twist, and do whatever you can.
Top cueing the beautiful waltz, Could I Have This Dance? Our next group of competitors are from Division II. Division II encompasses ages 15 to 25. Dwayne will be calling those who performed well in the initial dances back onto the floor. While the round dancers leave the floor and Division II gets ready, let's meet another one of our dancers.
So how long have you been square dancing for?
This is my 2nd year.
What got you started?
My sister square danced, and I wanted to do it too.
What's the most fun part of square dancing for you?
Probably the skirts.
What do you do to practice square dancing?
Every week we have a practice, and we practice all together.
Do you have any suggestions for people who are just looking to start square dancing?
I don't think so. It's pretty easy.
Is there a part of square dancing that's especially like rewarding, or that?
If you get first place, it feels really good, like to win.
In one evening of square dancing, you might walk 3 to 5 miles. If you like to count steps, you may walk between 3,000 and 7,000 steps in a single evening of dancing.
Set number 13.
It's a lot better than running that far. It's a lot more fun. There's a lot of teamwork that goes on in the square where we dance. Your square will keep your mind sharp. It'll keep you focused and keep you challenged, no matter what your age may be. Square dancing is like Simon Says for adults. It's puzzle solving on the fly. It keeps you focused and helps you with teamwork. Division II is now coming back onto the floor, and Dwayne is announcing them and bringing them back out. The next song that they will be dancing to is God Bless the USA. That's a very familiar song that was written and recorded by Lee Greenwood in 1984. It only reached number 7 on the Billboard Hot Country charts in the spring of that year, but it has become a mainstay of a lot of the 9/11 celebrations and a lot of the patriotic events that take place nowadays. As they're coming back onto the floor, I can tell you that there are festivals all over the United States where you can go to square dance. There are great festivals all along the East Coast in Watkins Glen, New York, and Washington, D.C., and in New England. There are festivals in Texas and North Carolina and Florida and California. There are cruises specifically designed for square dancers, and you can square dance on the high seas and in exotic ports of call if you choose. So if you like to travel, square dancing may be a hobby for you. There's also a national square dance convention each year that attracts thousands of dancers. This year, our national convention is in Spokane, Washington. Upcoming conventions will be in Jackson, Mississippi, Evansville, Alabama, and Mobile, Alabama. Division 2 appears to be ready to go.
It's all the way up. Circle left. On all the things were gone. I worked for all my life. I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Alamana left with a corner. Come back at Osado. Bent star left in the middle. It's one time you go. Turn the partner by the right and the corner's Alaman. Swing the lady once and then you promenade the land. I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Blah, USA. It's promenade halfway around the ring. Sides are rattled up through. Turn the girl and then you touch a quarter. Then that boy run to the right. Star through, you rattle left through and turn the girl tonight. Load the boat right there for a Mississippi cruise. Swing the lady there and then you promenade her too. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. God bless the USA. At promenade, go halfway around the ring. Sides are rattled up through. Turn the girl and then you touch a quarter here and that boy run to the right. Star through, you rattle left through and turn the girl tonight. Load the boat right there for an all-day fishing tour. Swing the lady once and then you promenade the world. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. God bless the USA. Circle left from the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee. Cross the plains of Texas from sea to shining sea. Alamana left with a corner, then do a do-sa-do. Men star left in the middle, go one time you know. Turn the partner by the right and the corner's Alaman. Swing your own and then you'll promenade again. Gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. The USA. Side pair you promenade, go marching round the ring. Heads are rattled up through. Turn the girl and then you touch a quarter. Now let that boy run to the right. Star through and a rattle left through and turn the girl tonight. Load the boat right there for an all-day fishing tour. Swing the lady once and then you promenade the world. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. God bless the USA. Side couples promenade. Heads are rattled up through. Touch a quarter now, let that boy run to the right. Star through and a rattle left through and turn the girl tonight. Load the boat right there for an all-day fishing tour. Swing the lady once and then you promenade the world. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. God bless the USA. Circle left from the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee. Cross the plains of Texas from sea to shining sea. Alamana left with a corner, come home you do-sa-do. 4 men star left in the middle, go once around you know. Turn the partner by the right to the corner's Alaman. Swing that lady once and then you promenade the land. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. God bless the USA. Swing 'em at home. God bless the USA. Woo! All right. Hey, you did good.
That's Don Yostin calling our Division II solo competition dance to the Lee Greenwood song, God Bless the USA. There are close to 100 square dance clubs located throughout Pennsylvania. Chances are at least one is close to wherever you may be. There's a great website for the Pennsylvania Square and Round Dance Federation with all the information you need. If you go to psrdf.org for more information about square dancing and round dancing in Pennsylvania. While we get ready for our next demonstration, let's meet more of our dancers.
So how long have you two been square dancing for?
We've been square dancing since 1985.
And what got you both started?
Something for us to do together.
So, do you have any suggestions for beginner square dancers?
You should go and dance wherever you can. Square dancing is fun, and we really enjoy it, and we won't give it up.
And it's great exercise.
What's the most fun part of square dancing for the both of you?
Probably meeting other people, yeah.
People.
Yeah.
So what's the community like?
It's a great community of people, and we become friends with everyone, and we all have things in common. We all go to dances, and we always have a great time.
And they're all not our age. I mean, there's younger ones, there's older ones. No matter where you go in the world, though, every call is in English. So you can square dance in any country, and it's still in English.
What's the most rewarding part of square dancing for you?
Just having a good time. Just every time, the exercise, getting our steps in every day.
Getting our steps in.
Judges tally their scores. The Division II dancers will file onto the dance floor. Before our third and final group comes up to do their individual competitions, we'll again have a square dance demonstration by our local dancers. Think of this as if you were sitting in on a typical evening of square dancing. The caller will announce the group to square up, and the dancers will come out onto the floor and form squares of 4 couples. You almost never dance with the same 4 couples all night long. It's a great way to meet other people and to make friends. These dancers have no idea what Dan is going to be calling. Square dancers typically know between 100 and 120 different calls.
Join your hand, circle left. Element left, weave the ring. Buy me a ticket on an airplane. Swing